Right. The next thing that I'm going to discuss is the behavior system within my classroom. I do not do a clip chart or dojo. I believe in positive reinforcement and praise. And some ways that I do that are individual, team, and class behavior systems. So the first one is going to be the individual. If I feel that a child needs a little bit more than just my reminders and using the IB characteristics as a guide, I will do a behavior chart for that individual child. So I will pull them aside and say, I'm noticing that we need a little bit more reminders. So, do you think that a sticker chart would work, or a behavior chart that has tally marks or smiley faces? See what their individual motivators are, and I will communicate with you what we've decided on, and you can kind of be my support system at home. How many smiley faces did you get? How many tally marks did you get? Kind of be that like reminder of that's our goal, is to get 5 by the end of the day, or 6, or whatever we set as their goal. This could just be for a child that needs just a little bit more. Team points are going to look a little different. I don't have groups of desks anymore, so I've done colored bins for the students, and then I'll say, oh, team blue, I noticed that you have all of your journals out when I asked. I appreciate you. I'm going to give you some points. So it's kind of like a little motivator for them to have that classroom community and motivate their friends to also follow those expectations. And then last one is the compliments. I will write the word compliments up on the board, and maybe an administrator or a specials teacher or the cafeteria lady that's going to be in our room during lunchtime will say, Mrs. Stallings, your class was wonderful, and I will put a star underneath the letter of compliments. And once they fill up their compliments chart, then they will get extra recess. Homework. I went over homework earlier in my Meet the Teacher. Wanted to make sure that I go over it again. We have 20 minutes of reading every night. That can look many different ways. It can be reading online, it can be reading a book, it could be reading with somebody, having somebody read to them. And it does not need to be an AR book. I wanted to be very clear on that we want to make sure that we are promoting a love of reading. We want it to be authentic and not forced. So if they are choosing to read the dictionary, I'm okay with it. If they want to read a book to their little sister that's not on their level, that's okay. I want them to enjoy reading. So if it's not on their specific level AR book, it's okay. It's promoting reading. Math practice page. This is not something that will come home every day. I will only be sending math practice pages home if I feel your child needs a review of that skill or strategy. This page will not come back to school because we're trying to limit that back and forth. But if you feel your child is still struggling, you just snap a picture of it. Let me know which specifically you think that they need more support with, and I will, again, reteach that either in small group or one-on-one with your child.